Hello, my name is Edgar Lushaju. I'm an artist and illustrator with a background in architecture, and in today's video, I'm going to be starting the smallest YouTube collab. Where's my small canvas? So, have you heard of the Biggest YouTube Art Collab? Or have you heard of the Biggest YouTube Art Collab Season 2? It was an amazing idea that 1000 came up with that revolves around the concept of he does a bit of a painting and then he sends it off to another artist, and the other artist adds on to his painting, and then they send it off to another artist, and it just keeps going, and just, you know, it involves all these big time YouTube artists. What is the smallest YouTube art collab? It's sort of the same idea. I actually hope I don't get sued for IP infringement, but it's sort of the same idea, just that I will not be sending the artwork I create to big time YouTubers. Instead, I'll just be sending it to small, creatives on Instagram and using unlikely places. And by unlikely places, so far I mean Tanzania. Try and find out what that is. So in the original idea, 1000 did the first piece, and then he sent out the first piece to another YouTuber who added on it, and another YouTuber added on that, and so on and so forth. But in this idea, to start off, I did not make the first piece. Instead, I asked one of my Instagram followers who recently started learning how to draw to send in something. And the rest of the people who are going to work on this art piece are going to work on from what she sent. Her Instagram is adelinacandraw2. And this is what she sent. So what I did with what she sent was I traced it, and now I'm going to color it in. And after I finish coloring in, I'm going to draw in my character and then send it off to the other artist, and so on and so forth. And the idea or the concept around this challenge is going to be that every artist draws something, sends it off to the next artist, and then the next artist colors in what the previous artist sent, and then adds in their own piece. The other thing I try to do with this is I try to only use the eraser and the brush tool. Reason being because the original piece that Adelina sent was a traditional hand-drawn piece, and so I thought it'd probably be a bit unfair if I was zooming in and Control Z all the time on Photoshop. So I did use Photoshop, but I tried to only use the brush and the eraser tool. But you would see as it goes along that every now and then I use the lasso tool and I cheated a bit here and there. That's it. So those are the two challenges and the idea. The challenge number 1 and 2 is try to only use a brush tool and eraser tool for whoever is going to do this next. The second challenge that I haven't said yet is, it's not a challenge, but the second rule or constraint is, because Ade started off with the initial character, it's Lady Justice, like a cheeky Lady Justice, because she has she's looking through the blindfold. So the concept that I think would work, or that I've come up with for this smallest art collab on YouTube, is every other artist will add another character to this, a female character, and the female character should have or should be wielding a sword. So those are the two things. Female character should have a sword, and it all plays along the same initial character idea that Adelina sent in. And the idea with these characters that we add on, they're like waiting for Lady Justice. It's like Lady Justice right now is looking at her scales, and she's got a sword pointed forward, but she's like waiting for something to balance it. She's doing a little peekaboo. So the idea is all these other characters that are going to be added on should be characters that are like waiting for an order or direction to go forth and attack whatever injustice it is that Lady Justice is trying to figure out. And so as whoever's going to get this, the next artist, that is something that you can think about, or you can deviate, but those are the rules. Let's say the basic rules is try to only use the eraser tool and the brush tool, or depending on how you draw, just try to make it as close to the traditional drawing as you can, just to honor Adeline here. And then the other rule is, should be a female character, should have a sword, and should be in a stance of a ready to attack, ready to go kind of motion. I hope you guys are enjoying this video, and I hope it's bringing you guys joy. Please do feel free to leave a comment, tell me what you guys think about this idea. Go and watch the original Biggest Art Collab on YouTube, season 1 and 2. Go and watch those and try and see what you guys think. Leave any comments you might think might be relevant, anything you might think we can add to the challenge to the next artist. Look out for the other artists. And speaking of the other artists, the second artist is going to be none other than this guy. I would say his name, but I'm hoping if I do say his name and he can't do it, then I would have to edit the whole video. But if I put his name on his card, then I can always change it. So this is the next guy. Go check out his stuff. Links will be in the description. This is his Instagram handle. Go and look at it and look at his work. His work is really good. I really like it. I know I didn't say his name, but if he is who I think he is, his work is sort of what my work wants to be when he grows up. That's what I always say. But yeah, have a look at that, and let me know what you guys think. Once again, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it brings you joy, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.